Kelly Osbourne has paid an emotional tribute to her late father on social media in the wake of his death. Ozzy Osbourne died at the age of 76 nearly 2 weeks ago, with his loved ones announcing the sad news via a family statement signed by Sharon Osbourne and 4 of the Black Sabbath frontman's 6 children. The singer, who had been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in 2019, was with his family and surrounded by love. The statement read, "It is with more sadness than mere words can convey that we have to report that our beloved Ozzy Osbourne has passed away this morning. He was with his family and surrounded by love. We ask everyone to respect our family privacy at this time." Kelly, who slammed rumors her dad was dying just weeks before his death, has since taken to social media to share a personalized tribute to her beloved dad. She said, "I've sat down to write this 100 times and still don't know if the words will ever feel like enough. But from the bottom of my heart, thank you. The love, support, and beautiful messages I've received from so many of you have truly helped carry me through the hardest moment of my life. Every kind word, every shared memory, every bit of compassion has meant more than I can ever explain. Grief is a strange thing, it sneaks up on you in waves. I will not be okay for a while, but knowing my family are not alone in our pain makes a difference. I'm holding on tight to the love, the light, and the legacy left behind. Thank you for being there. I love you all so much." She signed off saying, Kelly #Birmingham #4 #Ozzy Forever. Kelly was able to get engaged in front of her father at his farewell concert just weeks before his death. Earlier this month, Ozzy took to the stage as part of the Black Sabbath reunion, telling thousands of heavy metal enthusiasts at Villa Park, a stone's throw from where the band was formed in 1968, that it was so good to be on this stage as he performed his last set from a large black throne. Ozzy and his fellow original Black Sabbath members were the last to appear as part of the star-studded lineup for the Back to the Beginning concert. Following the epic gig, the Osbourne family were met with a delightful surprise as Kelly's long-term partner, Sid Wilson, popped the question in front of her parents, Ozzy and Sharon. The next day, Kelly, 40, took to Instagram to share the joyous news, posting a video of the moment the Slipknot rocker proposed to the former reality TV star. Accompanying the video, Kelly penned, "Oh, and this happened yesterday." In the touching footage, Sharon can be heard whispering, "We've got to be quiet, hold on," as she hushed the backstage crew. Sid, now Kelly's fiancé, is then heard declaring, "Kelly, you know I love you more than anything in the world." However, Sid's romantic proposal was momentarily disrupted by a cheeky Ozzy who exclaimed, "Fuck off. You're not marrying my daughter." Unfazed by Ozzy's jest, Sid laughed it off and continued with his marriage proposal to Kelly. He gushed, "Nothing would make me happier than spending the rest of my life with you. So, in front of your family and all of our friends, Kelly, will you marry me?" The 40-year-old spun around, her face etched with astonishment, before bringing her hands to her face and nodding yes. The footage then captured Sid presenting the stunning ring as one of Kelly's mates shouted about time, poking fun at Sid, who shares a son with Kelly, for not popping the question earlier. A sea of flowers, messages and tributes left in Birmingham in memory of the heavy metal icon are being moved today before being handed to his family. Thousands of fans have visited Black Sabbath bench on Broad Street in the musician's home city to lay bouquets, wreaths, posters, balloons, candles and cards since he died at the age of 76 on July 22. On Monday, Birmingham City Council began gathering up the tributes so they can be stored before being handed over to the Osbourne family, who visited the bench on Wednesday to lay their own flowers during a cortege procession. A handful of fans watched on from behind barriers, took photographs and hugged each other as officials in high-vis jackets collected all the flowers and tributes which had been laid in front of the bench and on the railings behind it. The council said the mementos would be gathered and preserved respectfully in agreement with the rock star's relatives and then stored with the utmost care at a secure location, ensuring they are protected and treated with dignity. The council said, in due course, they will be passed on to the Osbourne family, so they may keep them as a lasting reminder of the public's affection and support. In a statement released through the City Council, the Osbourne family said, "We are deeply moved by the heartfelt tributes that have been placed at the Black Sabbath Bridge and at the Black Sabbath mural on Navigation Street in recent days. These expressions of remembrance reflect the profound impact that Ozzy had on the city and its people, as well as fans from around the world. Birmingham Forever.